What is going on, people of YouTube? My name is Kurtyoy. Welcome back to a brand new video, and it's the preview time. And hopefully, if I get this right in the morning, I've got an hour so I leave for work, the same time, same day, same everything as the review, which is good. Bad thing is, don't think I'll be able to go as in depth as I can. I feel around 10-minute mark, although I'm probably going to go longer than usual. Is my type of thing. Rambling like this doesn't help. We've got the goalkeepers, defenders, fielders and the strikers as per usual, and also the FantasyTote's pick of the weeks, in which last week I stormed to my best week yet. Won on the dream team with a massive 93 points. I also am a star club and star player, which makes my grand total of winnings up to nearly 300 euros, I believe. So it's getting there nicely. If you do want to be in with a chance of winning some cash via playing on points of FPL, then FantasyTote is the way to go. Without further ado, let's start for the goalkeepers. In between the six today, we've got De Gea, Lloris, Cech and Lossell, starting off with David De Gea. You see Manchester United goalkeepers and you think, usually good. I think he's a bit overrated personally, but he's also 5.8 million, which is a massive price for a goalkeeper. We saw Kurtyoy last season go up to 5.8, 5.9 around there. It's an insane price, and with no real consistent defenders to go off, De Gea is probably looking like a decent option. He can play at home to Brighton this week with the comfortability. He's going to get a clean sheet. Lloris is another one I think should get a clean sheet at home to West Brom. He's one that I think could easily get a clean sheet and a bit cheaper as well at 5.5. Cech at 5.4 plays away to Burnley, and I think it'll be hard that game, but Arsenal, playing when they did, should be looking at getting another clean sheet. And I've stuck Lossell in there for a really weird reason, not because he's going to get a clean sheet at home to City, but he could be getting a lot of saves, potentially even grab a 0-0 as well, and that's why Lossell's in there, just for a little bit of a cheaper option. Could get those save points up as well. And next we go on to our dream team, which is basically where we pick the team we think is going to be the dream team, and whoever scores the most points wins effectively via pool betting. We've got De Gea in goal. This week going for 4-5-1, a really weird formation. We've got Walker, Valencia, Vertonghen and Kolasinac all across the back. Sane, Eriksen, Pogba, Mahrez and Hazard in the midfield. One up top being Big Harry Kane. My captain, of course, this week being Vertonghen. Now, I don't think Vertonghen's going to score a lot, but I think it's a really easy clean sheet, and I think Vertonghen is a safe bet, so at least get those double 6 points into 12, and the other players should follow. So I think my whole back line to get a clean sheet, and if they do, I'll hopefully be looking at another victory. Then you got Kane, who's probably going to end up scoring, hopefully, although the home form isn't too good. Eriksen get a few assists. Sane, Pogba, Mahrez and Hazard great attacking wise this season. So it could be really good or really bad, and I think after last week I'm probably due a bad week, but I'm confident in the players I've picked today. And now we move on to the defenders. We've got Smalling of Man United, Trippier of Tottenham, Mustafi of Arsenal, Firmino of Watford. You've got Walker of Man City, I say West Ham, Man City, and Norton of Swansea. Starting off with Chris Smalling at 5.4, seems to be in the first team. This is a bit of a risk. I don't really know who's going to be playing, or I don't know if Jones is going to be back, but Smalling I feel like could be the player to come in, get yourself a clean sheet. If not, then I think you're looking at Valencia as the other safest bet, but he's 6.5, so make of that what you will. Got Trippier at 5.7. He comes in looking at like he could be back in the first team spot, but a 2-0 loss could see Aurier return, so in reality we just don't know. We just don't know. Mustafi also at 5.3. He's coming in for an away game against Burnley, could be getting those clean sheet points, maybe even a vital goal. I think he did get attacking returns against Burnley last season, so hopefully a repeat of that for anyone who's got him. Firmino as well for Watford. They play away to Newcastle, but I do feel like attacking returns could be there, maybe a clean sheet, so Firmino could be getting on both there. We've got Walker 6.6. Plays away at Huddersfield, a tough place to go. Some teams have found Man United, but then Liverpool but Tottenham found it easy. So you just don't know what you're going to get with Huddersfield, but it could be a tough game for them. And Norton for Swansea, I can see that being a 0-0. Maybe Swansea pipping it, but at the moment Swansea are worrying me. I thought they'd stay up, and they're not looking too good. But I feel like this could be at least a draw for Swansea. Next we move on to our 5-a-side picks, in which we had the featured fixtures of Man United Brighton, Liverpool Chelsea, or Huddersfield Man City. And of course Liverpool Chelsea is the biggest game there, it's quite a derby game, so I'm going for that one. It's got Morata, Hazard, Salah, Alonso and Mignolet as my 5-a-side picks, with Alonso being my captain for the simple reason I feel like it could be maybe just a slight clean sheet for Chelsea and a couple of goals, and if not, Alonso's going to get those attacking returns really pummeling Liverpool, and he'll be a definite threat going forward. But we've also got Hazard and Salah in midfield to look good. Morata going up there, and Mignolet in goal for the simple reason he could be getting a few saves to his name. But if in reality, I don't think either team's going to be keeping a clean sheet there. So Mignolet, I feel like the save points could be the safer option. Moving on to midfielders, we have Sane, Eriksen, Pogba, Zaha, Hazard and Mahrez. Starting off, Sane, 9 million, really good pick for me. Man City are in a very good form, haven't lost this season, so Sane obviously is an easy pick to make. Eriksen's going down in price though. Eriksen's a tougher one, but I'd say wait until the last minute, see if he drops down anything before the deadline. So if the deadline is the Friday game, if he doesn't drop again the Thursday night, I'd say put him in Friday morning, so you know he's not going to drop before the game. You get him in at the cheapest prices, and you know he's obviously going to be getting some attacking returns, hopefully at home to West Brom. West Brom that's struggling a lot at the moment. Pogba, another one, 8 million, looking really good price wise, and definitely worth bringing if you've got space for him. Zaha at 6.8, just a little bit cheaper than Pogba, 1.2. You get a big difference between Pogba and Zaha, but Zaha could be a little differential. 6.8, Palace hopefully on the rise, and Zaha could be helping that with his trickery, goals and assist making. You also got Hazard at 10.6, the most expensive midfielder on the list, simply because he's brilliant. And you also got Riyad Mahrez, Friday night game at the London Stadium. I don't see West Ham doing very well against Leicester, and I can see Mahrez being in one of his Mahrez streaks where he rips them apart, and to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if it happens. Next up, we've got Star Club and Star Player. My Star Club is Spurs, my Star Player is Mahrez, for a reason that I've already said. I think it's going to be a clean sheet win for Spurs, so I think it's going to be high because they play 5 defenders, well 4 obviously, because Dyer's going to be sitting back there if need be. So that one might ruin a few things, but I feel Spurs are going to get a clean sheet, a couple of goals, and it could be a nice tidy club win for them. And player being Mahrez, I just feel like he's going to be having one of them games. Maybe I think Leicester are going to concede a goal, so I haven't gone with a Tottenham player, I haven't gone with Leicester as a team, but Mahrez I think could really do damage against West Ham, so that's why both of them have been picked. And lastly, we've got the attackers. We've got Jesus, Kane, Lukaku, Vardy and Morata. Jesus comes in at 10.5 along with Morata, who's 10.5. Both of them in a decent run of form, and both of them I think will be looking to add to the tally this weekend. Kane at 12.8 is playing at home to a struggling West Brom without a manager. Surely this can be Kane's big game this season, you'd hope, but it's Kane. If you think he's going to score, it's not. It's just not. Lukaku at 11.5 is also another one. Got to be wary of though, because Ibrahimovic is prowling and he's getting back to full fitness, and it could mean Lukaku maybe pushed out wide, maybe 2 up top. How he's going to fit in, I don't know, but I think playing both of them up front is a force to be reckoned with. But also gets them, one player down in field, and both of them won't like tracking back. So have to see how Man United handle this one. And you've also got Vardy as well. I feel his pace could be a dominant factor in the way he performs against West Ham, and it could lead to a couple of goals too. And that happens to be that for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Would you like, comment, subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below which of the players I've suggested do you think are going to do well, and have I missed any players that you think are going to do even better. Let me know all that in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and peace.